TNA Bound for Glory is in the record books, and that's right, I'm coming at you with my review. And as well, you know what's coming up next? That's right, roll that intro. What's going on, guys? I'm back at it again in here for today's video, and in today's video I am here, yes, for my TNA Bound for Glory 2013 pay-per-view review, giving you guys my thoughts and opinions overall on how I felt about the show, and getting right into it, starting things off with the pre-show match. And honestly, I did not mind the pre-show. I like how it was set up, so hopefully TNA will be able to do that more often for the pay-per-view, so I didn't really have too much to complain about with the whole setup and everything, and actually seeing, you know, what's ahead for Bound for Glory. And I was a bit shocked too about who won that pre-show match, and this was for the #1 contender spot to see who will face the World Tag Team Champions later on in the night. And overall, we had the Bromance getting their win. I really had Bad Influence as my main pick, so I'm not too sure of what's going to be going on with the rest of the teams. As of this, it seems like Eric Young and Joseph Park, you know, it seems like it kind of might be ending with them. At least that's how I felt about it. And Eric Young tried to finish the whole entire thing, and he didn't actually get the win. So I wouldn't have minded that having Eric Young and as well Joseph Park getting the win. So it kind of seemed like Joseph Park seemed a little bit upset, especially getting attacked by the Bromance. So I'm not too sure what's going to be happening with that. Could be nothing, but you know, that's just me and how I feel about that overall. Alright, so to start things off officially for the show, we had the Ultimate X match for the X Division Championship. I thought that was a nice way to start things off for the show officially. All guys did really well in this match. Overall, I thought it was a good match. And we did see the spot with the ladder and everything, and a few awesome six spots too as well. So it ended up being a little bit of a ladder match, so can't really go wrong with that. I thought that was a nice touch there, since we did see it for the TNA Impact Wrestling Go Home show there for Thursday. So that was pretty cool to see it again at Bound for Glory. And yes, we do have a new X Division champion in Chris Sabin. So I'm actually pretty good with this, and actually pretty as well okay with this too, because Chris Sabin was one of the guys that I did have as my main picks too as well, so can't really go wrong with that. And it's going to be interesting to see how Chris Sabin is going to be now a heel with the X Division Championship, and he'll probably be feuding with Manic. I wouldn't be surprised about that. So I thought this was a nice way and a nice touch, like I said, to start things off officially for Bound for Glory. But I will admit, with the ending of the last match, it could have been a lot more better, but it is what it is when it comes to that as well, on that note. And as well, we also had a promo by Bad Influence. Yes, they were able to make a little promo, and as well wanting to be a part of the show anyway, and be a part of the World Tag Team Championship match, which serves them right, and I thought they should have actually gotten the win overall earlier in the night, and they were my main picks to actually win the tag team gauntlet match. But hey, it happens, and in the end we had the return of Abyss, and holy shit, that was really awesome. I enjoyed that, and it's been too long since we've seen Abyss, so I was hoping that we would get an Abyss turn, and we did, so that was really cool to see him back. So maybe we will get to see him back a little bit more. I think that would be really cool. I did enjoy Joseph Park and his character and everything, and I thought he was really hilarious. So I'm not too sure what's going to be happening with Abyss, but hopefully he will be back, at least for a little while, and maybe TNA will be able to use him a little bit more again, and I think that would be fine. But hey, that's just me, how I feel about that, so that was damn cool there. Next up, we had the World Tag Team Championship matchup, where we had Gunner and James Stone taking on the Bromance. And earlier in the night, as you know, that the Bromance were able to get their win, and as well, they were able to get their win once again, yet again. And the Bromance are, yes, the brand new World Tag Team Champions. And this match was actually a pretty good damn match. I was surprised on both teams on how they're able to keep up with the match and the match pace and everything, and how it was. And both teams did good here. And James Storm got really busted up pretty badly on his leg, and it was really crazy. And as well with the Bromance getting the win, I kind of wasn't expecting it, but it was actually an interesting surprise. So it looks like the Bromance are looking to get pretty big push here, at least for the tag team title scene. So this is the first time, I believe, to what I know as well from my knowledge, that Robbie was able to get the World Tag Team Champions with Jesse here. So that's pretty damn interesting. So we'll see what happens with that. I was not expecting that whatsoever, but hey, it happened, and there you have it with that. So there you have it. Bromans are the new World Tag Team Champions. Also, we were able to get Kurt Angle and his promo, and as well with Sting there, being able to try and get him into the Hall of Fame, and where everyone was anticipating that Kurt Angle was going to be officially inducted into the Hall of Fame. Well, Kurt Angle was able to respectively decline the actual offer, and he actually wants to earn it a lot more, and it feels like he let everybody down, so he wants to earn it the right way, which is respectable too as well for me, and I think he definitely does deserve a Hall of Fame spot, and he is definitely a Hall of Famer without a doubt. And Kurt Angle has done a lot for professional wrestling and pro wrestling in general, so I think that's fair, and I really thought we were going to get to see him with the ring and everything, and I heard rumors that we might have Ethan Carter actually came out and probably was able to come out there, but he didn't, so it was just strictly for Kurt Angle and Sting to see how things were going to go, so we didn't get a debut there for Ethan Carter, and it looks like to be that is to be put on hold, so definitely enjoyed that segment too by Kurt Angle there, and as well looking to be still in the Hall of Fame no matter what. From there, we move on to the Knockouts Triple Threat match for the Knockouts Championship. In this one, it was a good match where we had Gail, Kim, ODB, and Brooke in this one. And actually, I did enjoy what all these women did, and we saw a lot of good power moves and everything. Kind of like some double team moves too as well. A lot of good stuff too from ODB. And in the end, where ODB was looking to retain her title, and I didn't like how we had the ref bump there. I didn't really care for that. After a while, the referee was able to come back because we were able to have Lady Tapa get to interfere in this match where she took out Brooke and as well ODB. And as well, Gail Kim was able to get the win, and she is the new Knockouts Women's Champion. And now it seems like Gail Kim and Lady Tapa are working together. I thought that was very odd and weird, so I was kind of hoping maybe there was going to be a Gail Kim and as well Lady Tapa, or ODB and Lady Tapa feud, which most likely will happen with ODB and Lady Tapa. But you know, this is interesting. I don't know what's really going to happen out of this, so kind of made me wonder what the hell is going to really gonna happen and what's really going to go down with Lady Tapa and Gail Kim. So really didn't really care that much, at least for how I feel about it. I didn't really care about it that much on my end, so you know, that's just it with me. But overall, the match was good, and I'm actually pretty happy that Gail Kim is the new Knockouts Women's Champion, so I cannot go wrong with that, at least on that note anyway. Next to me, which I thought was clearly one of the matches of the night, where we had Bobby Roode and Kurt Angle. Really sick as hell spots here, where we saw the super angle slam in this one. We saw the Kurt Angle moveset, which was really scary to watch, and this one put me at the edge of my seat, as you can tell clearly from my voice and everything. And where I thought Kurt Angle was going to get the win, he had the ankle locked in a couple of times, and as well Bobby Roode had the crossface. He was trying to get that locked in. And in the end, with that super angle slam, Kurt Angle was not able to get up. And as well, Bobby Roode was able to get up a little bit, then went for the pin and as well for the win. And Bobby Roode was able to get the win. I'm not really mad about that either. I like both guys. I think both guys deserve a world title shot, especially with the hell that they've been through. So, really enjoyed that match, and one of my favorite matches on the night. And definitely a match of the year candidate, I think, for sure. And apparently, with Ethan Carter's debut, it was not put on hold, and that's why he was able to get his first ever debut match on TNA Bound for Glory, and he was able to go up against a jobber, basically. It was an okay match, and with this whole gimmick and everything, and formerly known as Derek Bateman, I gotta say, you know, I'm kind of interested in it. I like how he's being able to be portrayed and everything, and he's kind of like a cocky, arrogant Hollywood type of gimmick going on there with him, with that guy. So we'll see what's going to be happening with Derek Bateman, and how everything's going to be able to go with him on TNA. So, you know, to me, this should have been saved for more on Thursday, but it just felt like more of an Impact Wrestling match, basically basic Impact match. So, you know, it was, you know, not that bad. It was okay, nothing really too special, but it was actually cool to see Ethan, or otherwise known as Darren Bateman, on TNA. So let's see what happens from here. From there, we move into Sting and as well Magnus, where Magnus was able to get his win, which is a really good move for TNA on that one. And I was hoping that Sting wasn't really going to get his win, and at times it almost seemed like he was, but it was to no avail, and Magnus was able to go over here. So it's really cool that TNA was able to have this for him, and as well Sting giving him that respect and letting Magnus continue on from here and to see what bigger and better things we're going to be seeing out of Magnus. And to me, honestly, I thought this was pretty short. It could have lasted a little longer, but, you know, it was short and sweet and to the point. At least I felt that way from my view. That's just how I feel about it, but I am damn happy that Magnus was able to get his win there. And then, yes, we get into the main event for the World Heavyweight title. AJ Styles and as well Bully Ray also was made a no disqualification match during the pre-show, which I thought it was a good move there. And yes, we were able to have, that's right, AJ Styles getting his win and becoming the brand new TNA World Heavyweight Champion. I thought that was a really awesome move there, and definitely one of my other favorite matches of the night. So it was really the World Heavyweight title, and as well the Bobby Roode and Kurt Angle match, and as well the opener were my top favorite matches. And with this one, we almost didn't have AJ get the win, but it really looked like a train wreck too. Bully Ray exposing the entire ring like we've seen before, which was cool. We've seen a pretty sick ass table spot too as well by AJ Styles, but he did miss. But you know, it was still pretty damn awesome. We saw the steel chair shot, and as well Dixie Carter was out ringside, but she didn't really do much. She just handed Bully Ray the chair, and that pretty much backfired. And of course, AJ Styles is the brand new TNA World Heavyweight Champion, which I was wanting, so that was cool there. So overall, pretty good pay-per-view. I mainly enjoyed 3 matches the most, the ones that I did mention, so there you have it with that. And definitely join me, and as well a few others, Simon Michael HD, and as well Chris Michaels, Boston Fan 79. Definitely join us and the rest of the wrestling fans here, and as well as some of my subscribers are looking to be for In the Hot Seat Live this Tuesday for Hell in the Cell predictions, and it will definitely be at 7 p.m. so definitely join us then. And you guys are more than welcome to add me on Google Plus, which is David Rivera, not hard to find me, or just message me over Twitter at David Rivera 1989, and I will set something up. So until then, what are your own guys' thoughts and opinions on Battle for Glory? Did you enjoy it? Did you not enjoy it? What matches did you like, and what you thought should have happened? And as well, feel free to drop your comments down below. That about does it for me, and I hope you enjoyed the video, and that about does it for me. I will check you guys out for In the Hot Seat Live. Hopefully you guys will tune in this Tuesday at 7 p.m. Until then, that about does it for me. Enjoy the rest of your night, guys. Peace.